King and queens, I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, staying to yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And once you gathered an opinion, put your comment in the comment section below, man. All right. Shout out to Dating Right. This is Paige. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Before you do that, make sure you subscribe to mine. Let's get to this video.
Sarah has just responded and she just said, same address, aka I'm still in the mother freaking house. Same address, new hairstyle, sitting pretty in her kitchen. Desmond did respond, y'all. He responded by liking it, okay? He did. So
I ain't gonna lie, he real for that. And people don't know what's going on personally with these people. Everybody is just speculating. Of course, you guys are fans or followers or supporters of theirs, so you're gonna be opinionated and you're gonna take sides. Whoever you show more favoritism to, whoever you like more, of course, is whose side you're gonna take. But y'all probably don't know that they probably got a good connection or probably talked about this or probably didn't hash it out. They probably like, okay, cool, we going our separate ways, but that don't mean we don't have to support each other.
This man called TMZ himself and told him where he would be and at what time. I just can't prove it. Christy put up a post that said same address and she had this red dress on, and people were speculating that it meant that she kept the house. Well, Desmond said, hold my beer, watch this. There's Fast and then there's Desmond Fast. This man wanted out of that relationship and he got out, and now he is outside enjoying himself. He's in a public space and that man did not care who was watching whatsoever. Here I am thinking at least it's not a messy split up and it's not some crazy stuff going on. It definitely looks like it's headed that way.
Really? Christy just filed for divorce. You all just filed for an agreed motion to get your divorce sealed, which, as a lawyer, I thought this was a great decision. And now you doing this? Oh, and in case y'all ask, she's exactly the demographic you think she is. That's all I'm gonna say. Really, Desmond? And that is why Christy has biggest day in that divorce that you committed adultery. And you still committing it because the divorce ain't fine. Texas is not like other states. We do not have legal separation in Texas. You still married, Desmond. Still married. And this is a southern state.
Didn't he want to get a divorce though? I thought he wanted to get a divorce a long time ago based off of what he said. So if in his mind we're separated, but yet of course we're still on documents saying that we're married, he's not in a relationship no more. How many of y'all be separated from a person? It's like, okay, I'm mentally gone, but physically still present in a relationship. Stop acting like y'all don't. It's the same thing in a marriage. I get it. Everybody wants to act like it's just this, thing that's just not a thing because it's on papers and it's documented, right? I get that. In marriage, yes, it is of a more serious degree, right? It's higher up than a relationship. We know that. But let's not act like humans don't operate the same, whether they're in a relationship or in a marriage. Things are still the same. If I'm mentally separated, if I am mentally gone from this, if I am just tired and exhausted of this relationship, but yet I'm just still physically here, we could be in the same house. That don't mean we don't want to accord with each other. That don't mean we really bonding with each other and connecting with each other. We can come to this crib and be silent, walk past each other and not say nothing. That's when you tapped out. You completely gone.
Keep on being foolish, because at this point, you just helping Christy out. But really? In the streets like this? One thing again, I know about men.
And then what's the timestamp on this video? That's the thing, y'all do. The timestamp got to make sense too as well.
They do not want to heal. AHOE. Every time. Every time. That's exactly what it appears that Desmond is doing in a very public place and on a Sunday at that.
Baby, let me tell you something about a man. A man is gonna have him a new woman within 7 to 10 business days after y'all break up. Baby, guarantee he gonna be under a new woman. Because women, now we'll cut our hair. Christy Scott cut her hair and she was prancing around on the counters letting you know that she got the house. But Desmond said, baby, I'm free, honey. I'm free, eyes free, baby.
Can you imagine how miserable this man must have been living with this woman that now she is gonna divorce him and he don't give a damn? I'm pretty sure that he has realized she's gonna take everything from him. She's pretty much gonna demolish him in divorce court, but he obviously don't even give a damn. And I don't think he should. As a man, as long as you still alive, you're healthy, you still got your job.
I don't care what you go through in a relationship. When you are done, you will dang near start from not dang near. You will start from ground zero. And if you know who you are, you got to realize if I was able to get to where I got to, I could do it again. And I could continue to do it again because of who I am. Always realize that and always know that as a man. See, it's those men who rely on a woman that feel like, oh, I got to fake it or I got to hold on to this woman. There's no way I can, and those are those people who drain themselves. Those are those people who get lost in their partner when they can't operate outside of who their partner is. It's like they have no identity of their own. So now everything I do has to be for this person and they got to be with this person. And I cannot exist without this individual. But those men that know who they are, that love themselves, that just want to separate themselves and go on. Okay, we had our time. Our time has expired and I want to go on about they don't give a dang about losing it all because they all right with getting it again. They'll figure it out.
You can always rebuild and start again. And protecting your mental health from a toxic woman is always worth it.
Asian people not having a Dr. Umar makes no sense to me because Asian men bitch more about people dating outside their race than anyone else I know. So we should have like a Sensei Umar, wearing like a hanbok or a kimono or something, telling about, oh, you're proud Asian people? How you dating Snow Bunny? Like, I think that would be pretty funny.
So I heard that the girlies be shooting their shot at men, and I would love to know. I would absolutely love to know. What do you guys be saying? Because I've never. Okay, wait, let me show you how I shoot my shot, right? So let's say I'm talking to my homegirl, right? And the dude behind me. I'm gonna be like, ooh. Ooh, I just feel like me looking is enough, right? No? See, and I might
It might be depending on how you look. Now, if you give a man a stank look, then we're going to be like, oh, dang. Okay, my bad. We probably never look your way again. Now, some of us may. I don't know. Some men don't care about signs and we don't care if a woman is looking at you in disgust. Some dudes just don't give a dang. But if you giving us that eye, like with a little smirk behind it, like look at us up and down and be like with the little, you know what I'm saying? With the slight smirk, it's like, okay. And especially if you do it more than once. If you do it more than once, it's go time. It's green light.
like if he cute though, for real, like I might look twice. Like that's all I got. That's all I got after that. Read my mind or something.
Okay, we need to normalize guys approaching girls at the gym because right now it's just awkward for everyone. There will be a guy I see every day. We make eye contact. We do the little half smile thing, and then nothing ever happens. This goes on for weeks. At that point, we're basically coworkers. I'm not asking to be hit on mid-squat or anything, but if you catch me between sets and just say hi, that's not weird. What's weird is pretending we don't recognize each other after making eye contact 40 times. Like, grow a pair and come talk to me.
I'm very curious to know how TikTok game works. As a frequent shooter, and not even like a free throw shooter, not even a half-court shooter, I'm not even in the stadium when I be shooting. But regardless, do you shoot your shot on TikTok? Because there's a couple of y'all that live in the DMV that I have a crush on. And I be like, so what do I do with this information? Because I don't want to be the 600th comment of all the people that you see. And I'm just over here like, okay, so...
If you're trying to stay lean and jacked and athletic from the comfort of your own home, I have some.
Okay, no, seriously, I'm playing around, but like, do I now go to the Instagram? You know what I'm saying? Do I let it be and see these people out in the street? I thought I graduated from initiating shit. I thought I did, but I really don't have nothing to lose. So I might as well tell you handsome.
She's using reverse psychology, trying to get men on social media who watch her page to fall off in her DMs first. She want a bunch of beta males to run to her DMs and say, hey, I'll text you first. I got you, girl. She know exactly how the DMs work, but she's just looking for a reason to not feel rejected by the man that she wants.
So I was in the grocery store just now, and I ran into a man who was tall, dark, and handsome. Now, I saw him before he saw me. I was going to go down an aisle that he was in, but before I went down the aisle, I realized I needed a new cart. Like, the carts in the store were acting weird. I needed a new one. I went somewhere else. There was this other man who helped me get a cart. And so by the time I got back to the aisle, he wasn't in the aisle, but walking towards me. He was coming, let's say the aisle is here. He was coming from here. So we're walking this way. We make eye contact. I don't remember exactly if I smiled, but I probably did because I'm the type of person who smiles at strangers anyway. So let's say that I did. I make a right to go down the aisle. He makes a left and follows me down the aisle. I can't say he follows me, but he came down the aisle after I did. So I'm like, I wonder where this is going. I go to the end of the aisle because I needed to get some bacon. He comes to the end of the aisle too. So at this point, we're both shopping for bacon together in silence.
Please be clear, fellas. Don't make it awkward. Don't make it weird. I get sometimes we get nervous. Sometimes, we don't, our mind is just like, it's like a lot of ideas. Or should I say something? Should I not? Oh, how should I approach her? Oh, But please don't follow anybody. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Do not follow somebody. Be direct, be short at the same time too. Because the more you long-winded, the more you get nervous and you're trying to think in your mind, oh, what should I say next? Keep it short. Hey, I think you're attractive. I think you're beautiful. Are you in a relationship? I would like to take you out, get to know you. Bam. Can we exchange information? Simple. Go about your business.
So I'm like, okay, thinking in my head, which brand, like which, price. And he's like grabbing 2 packs of bacon, but like still kind of just hovering, like standing there. And so I'm like, okay, well, I got my bacon. I need eggs. So I turn around. Right behind me are the eggs, grab the eggs, and then I'm on my merry way. I recount this story to my mom and she's like, well, you should have said something. You should have, smiled at him. I'm like, I did. She's like, well, you should have looked up at him and said hello. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I did everything I was supposed to do in this situation. Number 1, I was alive. Number 2, I needed something that you also needed. And that led you to shopping beside me. Number 3, did I mention that I was alive? Like, what more can I do? She seemed to disagree. She's also married.
I love to see how the dating game is now reversed for women. I love to see how they gotta now experience what men have been experiencing for years. What you should have did, ma'am, was approach this man and just open him. This woman looks like the type of woman that goes after everything she wanted in her life, her career, her education, her finances. She should have went after this man aggressively.
And that's a good analyzation. You women will go for your degrees. You women will go for the career that you want. You women will go for the achievements and, all the accolades you guys accomplish. But when it comes to a partner, you guys freeze up. You guys get nervous. And you guys automatically assume that is supposed to fall in your lap. Everything else you go after and you work hard for. And you put a lot of time, effort, and energy into it. But when it comes to, just mingling or just meeting a guy, you believe that it's supposed to be in his power. He has all of the power, but if he doesn't know, and of course, there's subtle things where some men would know, but for those guys who may be reserved, laid back, and they may not be an aggressive, person, or they may not be an attentive person, or sometimes they may just be looking for you to, make them feel comfortable. With so many different variables you could, look at and pay attention to. But I think if any woman wants a guy and they're yearning for that same attention, or they're just looking to, spark up this conversation, by all means, go for it. Don't be timid. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. And don't automatically assume in your mind that, this person is supposed to do that, because the same way you feeling, they may be feeling the same way. And you could be the person that, opens the comfort, the door of comfort for them. And then you guys both can kind of build off that. Like, hey, dang, I was nervous. Remember, I was nervous to talk to you, but you walked up to me and whatever, right? You guys can just build off that. And that could be the conversation on the date. So don't look too deep into it when it comes to who should do something first. You know what I mean? Because we're all human. It's not about men or women. I think it's just all about us being human. And men are scared just as much as women are nervous. So that's what it is. But of course, you got some people like me. If I see a woman and I think she's attractive, I would have never in my mind thought about being scared was never an idea. For what? I mean, all I can get is a no. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. Be elevated until we hit our head. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Go on.